House, Apex, Aurora, Argent. Nakuha na nito na house. Di ba na, we talk about Scrum planning and everything. So I encourage everyone, every team na magtako tanan. So, NOD department, Fraction, Apex, Aurora, and then Argent. Please, guys. Oh, ay, tama, UB. Sorry, guys. I forgot. Huh? You said Dojo 90. Okay, UB or Dojo 90. Tama? Dojo 90. Sige, let's gather. Come, chop, chop. Hurry, uptick. Ang mga farmers, dili langay-langay. Dapat uptick. Okay, Argent, Dojo 90/UB, Fraction, Aurora, and NOD. Come on, chop, chop. And, okay, we encourage everyone to please, close muna ang laptops because your clients, our clients know about this town hall meeting workshop. Dali! Dapat in 10 seconds mag-count ko, nag-approve na mo 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Nana, okay. Where is Dojo 90? Raise up your hands. Okay, very good. Team Argent, raise up your hands. Okay. Team NOD, raise up your hands. Okay, Team In-House. Asa In-House? Yes. Fraction. Aurora. Okay, Anisha, nakoy question mo. Apex, Team Apex, sorry! Okay, so now a question. One representative lang ka each team. Since nag-start naman ta with our Scrum per team, di ba we have projects per team na yun yung gina-asikaso. So, I'm gonna ask each house how many percent na mo sa inyo ang project, okay? Okay, don't... Okay, I'm gonna ask... Shh! Listen up. All eyes, ears, and attention on me, please. Instructions. I'm gonna ask the house's Scrum Masters and mag-ask ako sa inyo how many percentage na mo sa inyong project and tell us what your project is all about. Okay, good ba? Hello? Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna ask Dojo 90. Who is your Scrum Master? Joanne, okay. Okay, what is your project and how many percent na kayo sa Scrum?
Our project is team building and we are on 20% of the process.
30%. So their project is about their Dojo 90 team building and now silang project is they are in 30% na. So thank you, Joanne. How about Team Argent? Scrum Master. Let's call Brian. What is your project and how many percent naman sa yung Scrum project?
Project is camping.
Okay, mag-camping.
Percent, 1%.
Why 1%?
Kasi kahapon pa kami nag-start.
Adili, believe that you can. Mag-progress mo sa inyong camping.
Our second day stand-up meeting will be today.
So, later, may wala na siyang 20. Okay. Okay, thank you, Brian. So, how about Team Apex? Scrum Master.
Hello there. Hello.
our project is barbecue party.
So meaning party lagi ning for first three group.
Of course. Okay.
How many percent?
10% pa. Yes.
So did you nag-do ba mo?
We haven't started yet kasi we're in the planning stage pa.
So that's good. I bless your team. Okay. Thank you. Team NOD Scrum Master. Hello. Any representative or Scrum Master?
Hello, good morning. From NOD, nanan mi Scrum Master. And nanan mi sa 20%. Nag-start na mi last week about mga plans for our team building activities and coming workshop. Nakahimo na pin may mga letter proposal for our weekly, end of the week, Sabado, Saturday na workshop diri sa office and kato, 20%.
Thank you, Ninja and the Men team. Next is Team In-House. Aurora. Okay, Ra. So ikaw Scrum Master Chen. 5%. What's your project? Okay, team bonding. Sige. Magaganda ang Scrum project na hindi ba papahuli ang fraction? Come on down, Juna! Anyway, what's our project and then how many percent?
Our project name is Project Genesis. We named it Project Genesis because it's our first project and sa Eden pagid siya. Nature ang ipeg. And we are at 64%.
Galing talaga ng Scrum Master ng fraction. Anyway, next is Team In-House. Last but not least. Come on. In-House. Admin. Lakay ikaw na.
Theater ba? Our project sa anniversary for the Kids Church. So we'll be doing some puppet show. Sprint number 2 and after the sprint number 2 we'll be making stories like 50%. 65%.
Thank you, Lakay. Thank you, teams. We really have a very wonderful Scrum project. So, without further ado, let's welcome our guest speakers. Yeah, they will be talking about sprint review and retrospective. So let's welcome Jan and Nap. Ay, si Jan nandiyan ay.
Hello, okay, 1, 2. Hello. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? By the way, this technology is really good. Is it? Yeah. By the way, disclaimer, this is not like a booger. Kani? Wala lang siya tanang booger, but it's not a booger. Okay? Masikuti nga naman. Kung saan nalasa yan? Anyway, so good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Alright, so it's been a while that I haven't speak here in front of you guys. And this is a great opportunity for us to learn once again. Are you excited to learn new things? Yes! So raise your right hand. Raise your right hand and tap the person next to you and say, we're going to learn something new today. Okay, raise your left hand and then tap the person to your left and say, you are very cute. Okay, you are very cute. It's in the middle of handsome or beautiful. Alright, so again, it's been a while that I haven't speak here in front of you guys. And there are some new faces here. By the way, let's give the new faces a round of applause. So, the reason why the newbies are here is because of you guys. Whether you like it or not, it is the reason why they're here. Because your actions are very good, hence there are more clients, hence the clients are looking for more VAs, so HR are really pushed so that they can find more faces or people in CARM, and these are the new people. Alright, so for the benefit of everyone, some of you guys knows me. Kisay kailades ako ah. Oh, Momo here doesn't know me. Mantero. Familiar. So for the benefit of everyone, I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Jan. Say hi, Jan. Hi, Jan. So I'm one of the PJs here at CARM, at the same time a trainer. By the way, Raj just came in. Let's give Raj a round of applause. Raj is really cute. Yeah. Really cute. Anyway. So Raj is the cutest guy in the whole wide world. Alright, so today I was assigned to do basically the sprint review and retrospective. But before that, before I'm going to start things, basically I'm going to set some expectations with you guys. Okay? So there are 4 major things that I'm going to say. How many things? 4 things. Number 1 is the duration of the town is going to take 1 hour maximum. Again, 1 hour maximum. So maximum na siya. It depends though on your participation. So if you're going to participate well, we're going to end up fast. If you're going to participate slow, then we're going to end up slow. Is that okay? Okay. Speaking of participation, the second thing is about interactive, very interactive. According to Taki Moore, who is familiar with Taki Moore? Familiar. He's actually the guy you can see on that screen. Hey, Roxal, Taki Moore here. So, according to there are 2 ways to teach and 2 ways to learn. How many ways? 2. So there's the old way and the new way. So the old way goes like this. A speaker goes in front, does a lot of talking. You try to. It gets a little bit boring, and you go sleep. So let us not do that here. Is that okay? To make this interactive so that I can shift the content according to your needs. The third thing is I'm going to do my best to speak in English because all of our clients cannot understand our language. Well, basically. So I'm going to do my best to speak in English. And number 4, who among you here wants to have a copy of my slides? Kani? Isa gusto makadawat ng copy sa slides. Pumunta na. Who among you here wants to have a copy of my notes? Notes ba? Notes. Notes! Notes! What's the matter with you? Notes! It's amazing how we have evolved in this state. Again, who among you here wants to have a copy of my notes? Oh, yeah. Okay. So feel free to approach me later so that you can get this. At the same time, you can take a picture of my notes. Most of the time during the duration of the session, I may forget some things, but especially this. So please approach me para makuha niyo. Okay? So usually before I start any class, I usually roam around the operations floor. Mean to say upstairs and downstairs. And I ask few people about this. It's more of the challenge. I have been asking them, the specific question that goes like this. What were the challenges that you experienced when you entered the VA life? Again, what were the challenges or obstacles that you experienced when you entered the VA life? Basically, different dimensions of answers, different perspectives, different answers from different people. But the gist of it all was this. By the way, can you see the slides? The gist of it all was that. What's the gist? Can you read it? 1, 2, 3, go. Focusing more on the result and less on the process. Let me give you a story of this. The question that I asked was this: what were? Meaning to say, past tense. So, it may be something that you're still experiencing right now. It may be something that you experienced before but is not experiencing right now. But the thing is, if you're going to focus more on the result, you're going to burn out. Why? Every result has a process. Do you agree? Tanan successful na tao na ay sikreto na proseso. G? And so, what we're going to do right now is to shift our paradigm, is to change our mindset. And that is our objective for today. Our objective is to crush that mindset and chuck it on the trash can and change it to this. We need to focus more on the process and not just the result. Again, focus more on the process, not just the result. So just like what I mentioned a while ago, it's going to be an interactive session. So grab a piece of paper and a pen. If you're a techie guy, you can use your phone or your laptop. Okay? So give you 3 seconds to do that. Grab a pen and a piece of paper or a phone or a laptop. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. What I want you to do is to answer this question. Why should we focus more on the process? Again, why should we focus more on the process? Claudia, by the way, is one of the reasons why this entire thing is happening right now, so let's give her a round of applause. So the whole setup and distro, nagtabangay, and at the same time the worship team. So she's going to play a music. I'm going to give you half a song to answer that question. You can list down of things. And that music will start right now. List down a lot of things. Why should we focus more on the process and less on the result? Alright, so look to the person next to you and share whatever it is that you've written. So share that to your partner. Go. Go and talk to your partner. Seconds left. 30 seconds. Ten. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you, everybody. So the question was, why should we focus more on the process? So I also tried answering this question, and I came up with a lot of things. You may be wondering why when asking this question, and based on your own opinion. Well, every person has a different answer, and it depends on how you convince the person that you're really good, you know. So for me personally, based on experience, based on what I've learned, there are three major things that focus is more important than the result. And I'm going to share my answer to you guys. The first one is this. The process generates the result. Again, the process generates the result. Let me give you a very good illustration for this. Who is the cutest person here at CARB? Okay, can we call Raj here in front? Where is Raj? Okay, Roy, can you call Raj? Roy, please. Raj, please call Raj. Okay. Now the thing is, the process generates the result. Every result has its own back end. For example, if you have a logo design, let's say if you have a project that's called logo designing, there's a lot of things that you need to do in order for that to be achieved. And that is what you call the process. Are you getting this? Kuamo here has a website. And ang website sa client. Ihimo ninyo. Okay. When you started, was it hard? Yes. Yes. How about now? Is it still hard? It's not that hard. Reason being is you already know the process towards achieving that result. Are you getting this? Alright. Where is Raj? Raj, you're so cute. Go, Raj. Yay! Come on, Raj. Please go here in front. Let's look at the camera and say hi. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hi.
Alright. Relax. Okay. Everyone here in CARB agrees that you are the cutest person here in the Alright. So the question that I want to ask you, we're talking about the process generates the result. Basically, Raj, the result that you have right now is this. You know? And you're very cute. So, can you share to us what is your secret sauce towards your cuteness? Okay? What is your secret sauce towards your cuteness?
To be honest, before I came here to CARB, no one said that I'm cute. So when I came here, everybody's saying I'm cute, which is kind of...
So what is your process? What's your secret behind it?
I think it is not a secret. Okay, maybe I was just always and I always smile and just be happy.
Just be happy. Okay, all positive, smile. Of course, taking a bath is one of taking a bath because you need to look fresh for you to be cute. Brush your teeth, right? Wear appropriate clothes, right? So, do you believe that you are the cutest person in the earth?
I don't think so.
Humility, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give Raj a round of applause. So again, the result according to Raj was the cuteness. But according to him, there were four things na iyang secret. And what are these things? Number 1, be positive. Are you guys positive? Yes. Number 2, you need to smile. Can I see your smile? Look at the person next to you and smile to that person. Go. Oh, tanggalan sa imong kikik. Alright. The third thing, according to him, is taking a bath. Is everyone taking a bath? Alright. Number 4 is you need to brush your teeth. Are you brushing your teeth? Yes. Meaning to say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're positive, you're smiling, you're taking a bath, and you're brushing your teeth, all of you are cute. enough? All right. So that's number one reason. The process generates the result, not vice versa. Okay? Not vice versa. The second thing is, working hard is different from working smart. Do you agree with this? Working hard is different from working smart. As you can see there, the picture is an axe because I'm going to share to you guys the story of two lumberjacks. Are you familiar with the story of the two lumberjacks? Who among here doesn't know the story? Okay. So I'm just going to share that to you. Let's name the two lumberjacks. The first one is Melo. Okay, let's say I saw Melo. The first lumberjack is Melo. The second one is G-Lord. Because he's the Lord. Oh, relax lang, relax. Okay? So Melo, so both of them have 8 hours to chop down a tree. Their goal is to chop down a tree. So they both went in the forest, and then Melo, every day, he can only chop down 5 trees. How many trees? 5 trees. Well, G-Lord here is very smart, you know? Smart. So he can chop down 8 trees in a day. How many trees? 8. So what happened was, it's a cycle, and Melo has been observing for a month. And so what he wanted to do was to ask G-Lord. And so he asked G-Lord, G-Lord, what is your secret that you can chop down 8 trees? And G-Lord, with his awesomeness and dancing skills, he answered this. The reason why I can chop down 8 trees every single day is because every time I chop down 1 tree, I sharpen my axe. And then after that's sharp, then I'm going to chop again, sharpen, chop, sharp, chop. It's really hard. Can you do it? Chop, sharp, chop, sharp. Sharp. So basically, both of them are working hard. But ladies and gentlemen, know this. Working smart includes working hard. Working hard does not include working smart. That's a different story. Okay? So that's the second reason, and this is the most important thing. This is for your client's end, which is leverage is the key to business success. Again, leverage is the key to business success. So before I'm going to explain this, I'm going to do another illustration. So please choose a person that's the heaviest. Okay? Bukat na tao. Okay? Please choose a person, only one, and let's bring that person here. Isa man? Tony. Tony, you have been summoned by the people. Tony, let's go. Let's give Tony a round of applause, guys. So Tony, please stand here. The second person that we need to choose is the least fit. Again, the least fit. Okay, who is that person? Kisel. Let's give Kisel a round of applause. Alright. So, imagine Tony to be this, the big rock or the boulder. Okay? Now again, don't get offended. This is just an illustration. And imagine Kisel to be Kisel. Okay? Just like her. So Tony, please stand at the right. Okay. The goal of Kisel is to pull Tony from point A to point B. Again, the goal of Kisel is to pull Tony from point A to point B. And the point B is here. There's an X mark here. Pull Tony is to resist her from doing so. Okay, so you can do your best to stop her from doing it. Again, her goal is to bring Tony from point A to point B. His goal is to stop her from doing that. Okay? So everyone, we know that Kisel needs help, so let's cheer for her. Okay? So do your best, pull Tony from point A to point B. Now. Okay? Resist. Try to push. Push. Okay, can we help Giselle out? Yes. Just like Dora, you know. Can we help Giselle out? Okay, I need one representative from each house. Okay, wait a minute. I need one representative for each house. Okay? So Apex, Argent, Aurora, Yubei, and Odi, one representative. Go! Go, one representative. It's better if the house says, sige, Gina for Apex, go! Sige na, Yubei. Apex, Gina, John, Yubei. Isa pa, LOD? Okay, LOD. Rock, Aurora, okay. Yubei, let's choose Batas. Sige, John. All complete? Alright. Okay, so we have representatives from each house. Okay. Your goal is to help Giselle pull or move this object, move this from point A to point B. Alright? So Tony, still try to resist them. Alright? So, let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, go. Go, help her out. Alright, thank you everyone, thank you. Thank you very much. Nice? Maybe. Alright. That goes to show how heavy was the object, you know? Doreen, you're very strong, Doreen. Alright. So, what I'm going to do right now is to basically share to you guys one thing. Can everyone see the flip chart? The reason why that happened is because I'm going to show you guys. So if you want, you can draw this. It's a Venn diagram. From the word leverage, it has a lever. Imagine this first circle to be the lever. How do you draw a lever? Like, by the way, I suck at drawing, so please don't judge. Thank you for the support. Alright. The second is time. Time, I can basically draw a clock. So the clock is 3 p.m. And then here in the middle is success. So this is where you achieve your trophy. Can I change the word? Alright, again, I suck at drawing, but you get the point. Okay, lever, time, and success. Try to imagine the definition of lever, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to physics, is moving an object with lesser force. Okay? Moving an object with lesser force. Now, imagine Giselle to be the lever. Imagine Tony to be the boulder. Okay? So the first one, she was trying to pull Tony, but it's just too heavy for her. And so what happened was, it took her a lot of time. And the success or result was not achieved. The G? So what happened after that was we asked help through Dora, the explorer, by pulling people in. And so the lever was improved, the time, and they were able to achieve the result. G, the point? Because, ladies and gentlemen, a lever, imagine lever to be your process. Imagine your time to be your turnaround time. Imagine your success to be the result. Whatever it is that your project or task is. So, your goal, there are two ways. If you have a rusty lever, it's going to consume more time to achieve the success. If you have a well-oiled lever, it's going to take less time to achieve success. And there are three potential results that can happen to this. Again, there are three potential results. So you can draw this once again. Imagine this to be the process. Imagine this to be the time. So there are three things. It's either it's going to go down, it's going to middle, or it's going to go up. So, what's going to happen if you have spent a lot of time and your process sucks? What's going to happen to your client? Is he going to be happy, middle phase, or sad? Sad. If you have a good process like okay lang, so here. Your goal is this. Every time you do a certain task, you need to have a review session so that you can improve your process so everyone will be happy. And whether you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you are part of the process. It is you that's going to be having a hard time if you don't do this. Meaning to say, ikaw gyapon ang mandisod, ikaw gyapon magyawyaw, ikaw gyapon mag-stress, ikaw lang magtrabaho overtime and all of that. And we don't want that to happen because we want everyone to be happy. And remember this, success, in this equation, in this model, in order for this to work, success cannot be spelled without you. Again, success cannot be spelled without you. Meaning to say, in order for this to work, we need to have you in the process, we need to have the client in the process, and we need to have us in the process. Alright? So, what I want you to do right now is talk to your partner and answer this question. What's been helpful for you so far? Again, what's been helpful for you so far? So start the music. Go. Seconds left. 30 seconds. Seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Alright, so I have been exerting my energy and effort to you guys, and I hope that you have been learning. Are you learning? So I hope that you have been learning. So please, let's take this from table level to room level. So please share your love by answering this question. What's been helpful for you so far? So just raise your right hand if you want to share. Again, what's been helpful for you so far? Just raise your right hand if you want to answer. Go. Who wants to answer? Hello? Wala? Wala, Jude? Hello? What's been helpful for you so far? It's either you volunteer yourself or you. You have two options. Okay, newbies, let's start with this girl. What's your name? Alter. Ikaw? Yeah? What's your name? Cherry. Okay, Cherry, what's been helpful for you so far? Okay. So they actively respond. Thank you, Sherry. Let's give her some love in 3, 2, 1. All right, Ice, what's been helpful for you so far? Ice, ikaw naman ang Ice rin. The fact that you can do things smarter instead of working harder. Thank you, Ice. Jai, you have a very big screen there. So what's been helpful for you so far? Activity, no? Mo agree mo na sometimes isud kung ikaw na isa? Yes. May hugot. Hugot. Okay. Thank you, Jai. So now that we have been talking about the why lately, and people from the stairs, if you want to listen, please listen. If you don't want, you can go upstairs. All right? Oh, nahihilo na. All right. So the thing is, we have been talking about a lot of things. So there are a bunch of ways for us to improve our process. For example, Fedi's team, there are more on communication. Sige sila communicate with the client. Henceforth, the process is really good. So much so that the client went here just to discuss the process with them. So the reason why he went here is for them to have a good, well-engined machine, which is a process. And the second thing is you can also do like project management tool. So you can change your project management tool according to your needs. So since for the past few days or for the past few weeks we have been talking about Scrum, hence we're going to talk about the ceremony of Scrum. And this is going to be the last bit. And the process that we're going to follow is sprint review and retrospective. What's it called? Sprint review and retrospective. Sprint review and retrospective. All right. So, how does this work if you're going to ask me? How does this work? So if you want, you can draw a triangle and put inside the sprint, review, and retrospective. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, when you do a sprint review and retrospective, there are 3 major things that you have to be aware of. How many things? 3. All right. These 3 things are the following. First, you need to do a presentation. Who among you here has presented, has an experience in presenting something? Kitantanan, I'm sure, even in school days. So when you present, who are the people who should be in the entire process? Tatlo. So these are the product owner, Scrum Master, and the execution team. So everyone, if possible, has to be there. So that you can present the product. What are you going to present? So it is your sprint, di ba naman may sprint? And you have like a product at the end. So that product, you're going to present it to everyone. So that they can punch holes in it and all of it. G, so you're going to present the product. Second thing is you can, permission. You can ask for permission. This is the role of the product owner. So clients, if you're watching this is your role, permission. The presentation bit, it's the Scrum Master execution team. Okay, permission. At the end of the presentation, what the team should do, or the person who is presenting in front, is this. Hey, product owner, I need to ask you a question. Is this a thumbs up or thumbs down? Again, thumbs up or thumbs down. If it's a thumbs up, you need to say, you can ship the product, you can already use it, it's 100% success. Congratulations. If it's a thumbs down, you need to say there are a bunch of things that has to improve. So what are you going to ask? Thumbs up and thumbs down. So ganun na kasimple, thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay. The first 2 is all about review. Reviewing the product. The meaning of retrospective is basically the third part. You evaluate. Evaluation. You're going to evaluate not the result. So this bit, presentation and permission, is all about the result. The most important thing is this, evaluation. You need to evaluate the process. You need to say, what were the things when you're trying to achieve the result. So how are you going to evaluate? This is the last piece, by the way. How are you going to evaluate? You can draw a box. By the way, you don't have to draw a box when you evaluate. This is just a model. So in this end, what you have to discuss is the before, action, and then after. You need to say, what were the things that you experienced? That was the before. What are you going to do so that you can improve? And then what's going to be the result? Now let me give you a very good example of this. Let's say, for example, I was tasked by a client to create a website. Let's say, for example. Before, I don't have any idea, and I need communication with my client. Okay? So the challenge was lack of communication before. Action. Identify what time is the best, or what time is the most convenient for my client to talk to me, so that it's better, so that I can deliver the results better. Is it clear? So again, before, what were the things that happened? Action, what are you going to do about it? And the word action, it should have a verb in it. Okay? I mean to say verb, action word. Move, run, ask, identify, all of those things. And then after is the result. How will you know if you achieve a better result? Okay? So again, how are you going to do it? Sprint review and retrospective, there are 3 things. That is the presentation, you're going to present your product. The second thing is ask for permission if it's a good thing or a bad thing. And the third thing is you evaluate the entire process. You need to say, not the result, you don't evaluate the result, the process. Is it clear? Clear. And then how are you going to evaluate the process? It's going to be before, action, and after. What happened before, what are you going to do now, and what's going to be the result? So, the last bit is going to be a Q&A, and we have 30 minutes left, actually 20 minutes left. So, what you're going to do right now is to have a huddle with your team, and you can ask a lot of questions about sprint review and retrospective. By the way, everybody, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something, and that's it for me. Thank you. So please do a huddle with your team.